Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. It is a monumental match for us to stream here today. It is Carlos Alcaraz versus Novak Djokovic, the world number one in Djokovic versus the world number two in Carlos Alcaraz. Djokovic has won the toss. He's going to elect to serve first, which is a pretty normal decision, although we see nowadays it's a bit more trendy to return first and try and see whether you're able to, whether you're able to try and get an early break. But let's see how he gets on. Djokovic, of course, in his lime green kind of panelled outfit, and Alcaraz in that almost electric yellow shirt, I want to say. Who's going to win? Well, the head-to-head is 2-2, but Djokovic definitely the favourite on paper. He's got incredible experience on indoor hard courts, and we're going to cover that in a second, as Djokovic is going to start us off here on serve, live play-by-play commentary and scoreboard on screen in a second as well. Let's get into this. Djokovic to start us off here. And he starts off with a serve out wide, forehand in, good depth down the middle from Alcaraz. Backhand to backhand here now. Alcaraz goes down the line with the backhand, forehand down the line from Djokovic. Backhand cross from Alcaraz is in, comes forward to the net, puts the smash away. Great start from Alcaraz. Wow. Very impressive. And it's already love 15. Little inroad straight away. Djokovic won't mind that. He'll be very, very confident. And we've got Anthony in the house. Hey, Anthony, how you doing? Carlos Novak, number 4 of the year, he says, has improved his game heavily. I think talking about Alcaraz on indoors here, agreed. In only a matter of a week, to be fair. And Min saying Alcaraz, Minchi Vamos is actually as well. Jerofine saying Alcaraz, so a lot of Alcaraz fans here. Forehand is massive from Alcaraz, a bit of a shank cross court. Ends up being a beautiful forehand cross court as they both exchange forehands. Matt says I have to be on my game today. This matchup usually gets the most responses on Twitter. Yeah. Mira in the house. Hey, Mira, how you doing? Idamonole says Mira. And we've got Vohin in the chat as well. And Sonia. Hey, Sonia, how you doing? And Miriana as well. So a lot of Serbs in the house. Love 30 here, though. Serve out wide. It's a great slice up from Djokovic. Beautiful and returnable. 15-30. Serve out wide is out from Djokovic. Second serve coming up. Second serve into the body. Backhand cross from Alcaraz. Good depth. Backhand to backhand. Massive backhand on the line from Alcaraz. He has come out the blocks. Absolutely firing on all cylinders here. 15-40. 2 early breakpoint opportunities here. Alexis, hola, Fazan. Oh, sorry. Hello, Fazan and fans, or Fazan and his fans, I guess, right? Jasmina in the house. Hey, Jasmina, how you doing? Novak is Lexi. Ooh, interesting. Lexi going for Novak. I like it. Serve is long from Djokovic. Second serve coming up here. Early breakpoint opportunity here for Alcaraz to get on the board straight away and be disruptive. Second serve is massive from Djokovic. Alcaraz makes a return, but he's on the defensive here. Good forehand, though. Cross court from Alcaraz to get him back to neutral. Backhand to backhand here now. Cross court is... it's out. Clips the net cord, just drifts wide. Would have been very, very lucky if he'd managed to clip that. Jasmina. Hey, Jasmina. Hello. Hey, how you doing? Where is David? David is not doing this one. I'm doing this one. So, I don't know. But David may be doing the one tomorrow, I think. David did Sinner versus Medvedev earlier today. So hopefully you tune in for that one. But yeah, rock and roll David. Yeah, you love his singing, don't you? I think, Jasmina, don't you? I don't blame you. He's got a good voice. Home watching the match, Jasmina. Yeah. Oh, hopefully in the chat at some point as well. So another breakpoint opportunity here for Alcaraz. Second serve again. So into the forehand of Alcaraz, forehand to forehand here. Forehand into the net by Alcaraz. So 2 breakpoints saved, or 3. Sorry, yeah, 2 breakpoints saved from Alcaraz. Juice. Verifine says, calm down the emojis. It's all good. I don't mind them, to be honest. As long as it's not every single message, like loads of emojis, I think that's okay. One message with lots of emojis is okay, I think. As long, I mean, she's not spammed it too much, Verifine. I think it's all right. Served on the tee is a let first serve here. 2 breakpoints saved. Haha, the fan of David, yeah. Jasmina, don't take the mic though with the guitars. Don't trigger Verifine. That's not nice. Come on. Oh, the return's long. Great serve from Djokovic into the backhand of Alcaraz. Backhand goes long. This is going to be a really, really impressive hold from Djokovic here. If he's able to get over the line, he'll gain a lot of confidence, from holding here. And I think Alcaraz might be a little bit disappointed, I think, or not being able to break early doors. And he might look back to this moment and these couple of points that he didn't manage to hold. Let first serve that looked like an ace. Alcaraz looked at his box. He knows that was very close. Massive serve down the tee from Djokovic. Ace. Wow. Ace to close it out. Absolutely clutch from Novak Djokovic. Saves 2 break points in his opening service game. Very, very good. Matt says, I'm in here reading the chats. I am stepping up my game on Twitter and threads today for this match. Alcaraz Djokovic is just different. Yeah, it is. Different breed, I think. The energy that it brings and the competitive spirit and just quality of tennis on show is normally very, very high. So hopefully we get the same. I mean, whoever wins, I want to see 3 sets. So see if we get it. Serve out wide from Alcaraz. Forehand into the net from Djokovic. 15 love. Good little kick serve out wide from Alcaraz to start off. And the slice serve, of course, from the juice side could be very effective for both players. Alcaraz a bit blatant with his toss at times. Needs to work on that. If you watch the groupings of where Djokovic makes contact with his toss, they showed it in the last match. I think it was against Catch, I think it was. His groupings are very tight. And what that means is that he has a lot of disguise and he basically has one toss for multiple different serves. Alcaraz doesn't have that at the moment. As he comes forward after a good serve on the tee from the ad side, forehand cross court to approach the net. And doesn't he hit the volley? Djokovic ends up just mishitting that forehand to try and pass him. So 30 love. Matt says, yeah, I want to see 3 as well. I'm sure Sinner wants a long 3-set match that ends past midnight. Yeah, I'm sure he does, for sure. Miro says, Nole. Yeah. Napred, Idemo. Yeah. Serve out wide again from Alcaraz, and again does the job. Djokovic on the stretch goes along with the forehand. That slice serve out wide from that juice side is working so far. 40 love. Virginia and Carlos Alcaraz. That's the parents of Carlos Alcaraz. His dad's name's Carlos as well. In the crowd watching their son. I'm sure they're very proud. Serve out wide to the backhand of Djokovic. Forehand is missed from Alcaraz. Drags it wide. 40-15. Still got 2 game points, but needs to be closing out games. Needs to be clinical here, Alcaraz, and he wasn't clinical in the opening return game. Didn't take the 2 opportunities, the 2 break points he had. Needs to be careful on his own serve as well because he doesn't want to get dragged into long service games. Even now, Djokovic, as soon as he sniffs an opportunity, He really pounces, and this could be one. He's just gone long with the forehand, Alcaraz. A good return from Djokovic cross court with the forehand. 40-30. And you can see Darren Cahill, coach of Yannick Sinner, in the crowd watching on. So he's analysing, interestingly, Yannick Sinner's potential opponent, whoever that might be. Whoever wins in this matchup will play Yannick Sinner in tomorrow's final. Served and the tee is in. Great return from Djokovic. How he managed to make that, I have no idea on the stretch. But Alcaraz puts away the +1 forehand to follow up, and he does hold 1-1. 1-0. Good start. Some explosive tennis on show straight away. Matt says, I'm sure Darren knows these two well. Yeah, I'm sure he does. Yeah. Served on a tee from Djokovic. Backhand into in from Alcaraz. Great forehand into in from Djokovic. Puts Alcaraz on the back foot. Can't pass Djokovic on the net. 15-love. Not clean enough contact from Alcaraz there. Nowhere near making that pass. Djokovic on the front foot throughout that point. Clinical in his execution as well. Trust me, he says I'm now English. Fair enough. Serve into the forehand of Alcaraz. Short return. Again, it's a massive forehand cross court into that forehand corner of Alcaraz. And again, this time tries to lob Alcaraz, but nowhere near getting it over the net and getting it into court. Two short returns from Alcaraz. Needs to lengthen those returns. They're short and down the middle, just inviting Djokovic to come forward. Two big first serves, though, in fairness, from Djokovic. And this time it's another one. This time out wide from the juice side. Drags out Alcaraz. And he wildly sprays that forehand wide. So 40-love. Good opportunity to hold to love here for Novak Djokovic. Great start from the Serb in this second game. So that wide forehand is in. It's a volley from Djokovic. It's actually not a bad drop volley, but Djokovic actually doesn't do enough. Alcaraz gets it, dinks it down the line. 40-15. It's actually a very good return from Alcaraz in the end. Djokovic was going to serve and volley. The return is beautifully done. Wow. Jasmine says, you know Serbian from people who love. Don't know what that means. David is number one. That's fair. Everyone's got their favorite commentators. Yours is David. You know what? That's good. I'm glad you enjoy his commentary. Going to set up wide from Djokovic. Alcaraz on the stretch. Forehand. Goes into the net from Alcaraz. Can only pour at it. So a very comfortable hold for Djokovic. 2-1 here. Alcaraz needs to also have some very, very comfortable holds. Just trying to alleviate some pressure on his serve. Fazan, hey, Anthony, how you doing? Hello, hello. Hello yourself, my man. How you doing? Interested to see now how. By the way, we are 144 subscribers away from 8,000 subscribers on YouTube. Please, please, please remember to that like button. Do subscribe if you're new. It really, really does help us out. So do hit that like button. Do subscribe. I promise you, it makes a big difference. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Honestly, you're all legends. I promise. I promise you're legends. Okay. And Lex says, Anthony, congrats. Oh, for Sinner. Okay. I thought it was like some personal thing going on, but it's not. It's just Sinner winning. Fair enough. Yeah. Congrats, I guess. Congrats, I guess, indeed. Yeah, I mean, look, he played some really, really good tennis, Sinner, earlier on today, and he's looking extremely strong, isn't he? He's going to be a tough opponent in the final for whoever wins today in this match. They're going to have their work cut out for them. Oh, Min's in the chat as well. Where's Min? Oh yeah, Min earlier on. Min, you lurking. You're lurking, aren't you? Oh, Jasmine says Idemo Alcaraz. So you supporting Alcaraz and Djokovic. Great drop shot from Alcaraz. Wow, good serve. Gets the short return he wanted. Beautifully executed drop volley. Well, I was about to say drop volley, drop shot even. It's a Fazan special, as Ashley would say. I'm going to now say, Ashley, that you came up with it, not me. Like I said, Sinner will always be associated with Anthony now, yeah. Because Anthony's ginger. No, he's not, is he? So that wide into the backhand of Djokovic. It goes wide with the backhand return. 30 love. Yeah, Anthony is definitely up there as, I think, with the Carota boys. Oh, is it Carota boys? I want to say Carota boys. Is that how you say it? As Yannick Sinner's number one fans. So that wide into the forehand of Djokovic. Great depth cross court with that return. Then goes backhand line again. Great depth again. Forehand from Alcaraz goes wide. Ginger in spirit. Yeah, exactly. Jeremiah not liking Jasmine's comments. It's all right, Jerry. It's all right. As long as she's not spamming. Done the T's and ace. Beautifully executed from Carlos Alcaraz. Now one ace apiece. Lexi knows me well. She sees the Carota, I think. Yeah, exactly. Anthony, what you need to do is, if you do win the toss with David or whatever, however you guys sort out tomorrow's final, if you do end up covering it, you need to do the stream eating a carrot for parts of it, please. That has to, you have to do it. It'll be iconic. We can clip it up, create a short out of it, millions of views, viral. QualityShot on the map. Great stability from Alcaraz again. Back-to-back aces. Paints the line. 2-all. Masters, I agree that this should be a night match, but this is a little unfair to schedule the semi-finals almost 7 hours apart. I guess, but it's one of those things, isn't it? It's a weird one, but they've had rest throughout every single match so far. The final is going to be the only match where they don't have that 24 hours, or it'll be longer, I guess, 36 hours of rest. So, yeah, I would say we're going to say that wide from Djokovic again, by the way. Forehand on the line. Backhand cross from Alcaraz. Backhand into the net from Djokovic. Interesting. Love 15. But yeah, he needs to definitely have a carrot for sure. For sure. Honorary carota, exactly. Yeah. Is carota how you say it, by the way? If Sinner wins, you need to wear a carota costume. Yeah, a carrot costume. Yeah, exactly. You just need to eat a carrot. Are you sure you've got some in your house, Anthony? Lexi says, why not David and Anthony collab? I think Anthony and David are too good, I think, to be able to do it together. It's quite difficult to do a stream together. Backhand on the line from Alcaraz, especially if you've never done it before, you end up potentially talking over each other, etc. It can be difficult, and they're both strong personalities in a very positive way. Anthony and David, I think. It's different if it's a podcast. When a live play-by-play watch-along, it's different. I've done it with Venu in the past, for example, or Ash, but they're quite quiet, so they complement it nicely, and they will then chime in with their own insights. Whereas I'm very loud and obnoxious, I guess. Some people probably. So I've done a team from Djokovic. Alcaraz on the stretch goes long, 15-30. Great serve to get him out of some trouble. Still got a bit of work to do here though at 15-30. Anthony would be a viral Carota meme. Exactly. Yeah. I'll go find some of them. Maybe if Yannick wins, I do something crazy with it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cue a PG, Anthony. Cue a PG. Step into the forehand of Alcaraz. Great serve from Djokovic. Alcaraz can't make it over the net with that forehand. So 30-all. Mira, hey, how you doing? Anthony says, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. I like that. I like that. Oh, I didn't do the poll, did I? For who's going to win? Oh, I'll do that in a second. I haven't done that on YouTube, so no one's been able to vote. 1 second. I'll do that in a second. So Adonati's big from Djokovic, then goes forehand down the middle, forehand to forehand. Massive forehands here. Down the line goes Djokovic backhand cross from Alcaraz comes forward to volley. It's a he's missed a volley. How's he missed that? Oh, I'll tell you what, that was a big opportunity to open up a break point. He should have done better there, Alcaraz. He doesn't miss many volleys like that. He was on the front foot, set up the point beautifully. The volley's not hard. He just makes a meal of it, to be honest. Crazy. You don't really see him put volleys. Well, I was expecting a drop volley as well. Managed to pull it off. Okay. There you go. 40-30 game point. Could have been a break point. Alcaraz not able to sort it out. Serve out wide to the backhand of Alcaraz. Little drop volley from. Oh, drop volley from Djokovic into the net. So juice. Can Alcaraz open up some break points again? First serve long from Djokovic. Second serve coming up. Anthony and David will kill the stream. Too hot to handle. That's true. Two very good-looking lads. Not sure you guys could handle that much heat on screen, to be honest. Second serve into the forehand of Alcaraz. Forehand down the middle from Djokovic. Good depth. Backhand to backhand. Even one of them is too hot to handle. Imagine both of them on stream. Forehand on the line from Djokovic. Backhand cross from Alcaraz. Slice from Djokovic. Slice from Alcaraz. Backhand cross from Djokovic. Backhand down the middle from Alcaraz. Forehand to forehand here. Down the line goes Djokovic. What a forehand. On the stretch goes Alcaraz. Goes long. I tell you what. That's a phenomenal point from both players. But Djokovic then turns it on with that forehand. Absolute monster forehand down the line, honestly. And the one thing that Sinner did so well against Djokovic, which I don't think Alcaraz is quite as good, even though his backhand defense and his ad court defense is pretty good, generally speaking. I mean, Sinner's is almost elite. I'd say Alcaraz is almost in the good to very good range. And it showed in that point because Sinner, I think, would have done better in that defensive situation. But it's a very, very tough situation to be in. And a very well executed point from Djokovic. Advantage to the Serb. Served on the tee is a big one. On the stretch goes Alcaraz. It's in. Forehand into out is missed. Back to juice. And I won't be able to. Yeah. No. Let first serve. Novak with the fist bump. He's all in. He wants to keep this goat three. These. He wants to keep this goat three youngster one on the year. Hey, what does that mean? He wants to keep this goat three youngster one on the year. Oh, okay, fine. I get it. I get it. Okay, so he's the GOAT, youngsters Alcaraz, fine. In terms of head to head for the year. Drop shot is Alcaraz. Execute pretty well. Should pass Djokovic. Great reaction volley from Djokovic. Great second reaction volley. Lob from Alcaraz. Not good enough. Oh, what's he doing there? Alcaraz should have gone into the forehand corner there. Instead, he went at Djokovic for the second pass. Great reactions, I have to say, though, from Djokovic. Really impressive. The first pass trying across court was fine. That's a good volley. But the second one, I have no idea why Alcaraz did not go cross court with a forehand. Went straight at Djokovic, and either he needs to go and find a very tight angle down the line, but instead he goes straight at Djokovic. Smash put away, advantage Djokovic. Very impressive. No, says Jasmina. Hola, hey Luis, how you doing? Serve out wide, backhand into the net from Alcaraz. Great serve, 3-2 to Djokovic. And very good hold. Guys, I'll be back in 2 seconds. Just going to grab some water. Translation. Sean. Translation needed. What to Ola? Ola means hi. That must be sarcastic. Anthony says clearly should have been cross court pass. Or serve out wide from Alcaraz. Forehand goes wide from Djokovic. 15 love. Yeah, it should have been a cross court pass. He definitely had the point one. I was talking about Anthony. Yeah, exactly. Translation services needed for him. Good serve out wide from Alcaraz. Missed forehand from Djokovic. Serve out wide is a big one. It's an ace, is it? It is. Okay. 3 aces for Alcaraz. Good serving day so far for Alcaraz. 3 aces to the 1 for Djokovic, but Djokovic has been serving a lot of unreturnables as well, and they don't cater that into the stats. They do need to add that, I think. It's quite an important stat, in my opinion, anyway. 30 love Alcaraz here. Serve out wide is a good one. Drags out Djokovic. Oh, serve and volley attempt. I nets the volley. Tries to cut across it with the backhand volley. Just cuts it too much. Cuts it too much. 30-15. That can't be right. Alcaraz hasn't hit a single second serve yet. He's hit 100% of first serves in. That's insane. Well, I guess it's only his third service game, but still, no way. Oh, okay. Well, they completely. Well, we don't believe in. I don't believe in jinxes anyway. But he just now he's about to deliver a second serve after that stat just came up. Second serve here into the backhand of Djokovic, just in as well. Great return from Djokovic, great depth. Then goes down the line with the backhand. Forehand crosses in, good angle from Alcaraz. Forehand from Djokovic goes long, just overcooks it. 4-15 and just hits his racket in frustration. Understandably so. He was into that point, did really well to get himself to neutral straight away in that point and start asking questions of Alcaraz. Max says, hey, Fazan, everyone. Hey, how you doing? Oh, great serve down the tee from Alcaraz. Ace number 4 from the juice side. 3-all. Jerome says, such a tantalizing game from the get-go. Agreed. Guys, there's over 350 of you in the chat. Thank you so much for tuning in. We do appreciate each and every one of you. Do remember to hit that like button, please. It really does help us out. I promise you. Let's get to 100 likes as soon as possible. It takes 2 seconds. Well, it takes really 1 second. It's a big thumbs up button. Really does help. And do also subscribe if you're new. Lots of content still incoming. Great little volley there from Djokovic. Serve volley attempt. Goes out wide from the juice side. Beautiful death volley. And the backhand from Alcaraz into the net, trying to pass him. Anthony says splat on the line down the tee. Yeah, paints the line, didn't he? Painted the line. Shots taken inside the baseline. Oh, this is interesting. Both of them have increased their percentage of shots taken within the baseline tonight. The exact figures flashed on the screen too quickly. Max says, I'm doing good, Fazan. If you don't mind me asking, do you still talk to any of your high school friends? Yeah, I do. Quite a lot of them. Yeah, still very close to them, to be fair. Second serve into the forehand of Alcaraz. Forehand into win from Djokovic. Forehand cross from Alcaraz. Forehand on the line from Djokovic. Backhand cross from Alcaraz. Backhand to backhand now here. Down the line goes Alcaraz. Forehand on the line from Djokovic. Down the line goes Alcaraz to the backhand again. Then goes forehand cross. Not a lot of width here though from both players. End up rallying from the center of the court. And eventually Alcaraz makes the mistake on the forehand and breaks down into the net. So 30 love. The green on green Lacoste attire is finally something decent from them. Yeah, it's quite nice to be fair. Actually, I don't mind it to be fair. What's your guys' thoughts in the chat? Who has the better outfit out of Djokovic and Alcaraz? Let me know. I'm intrigued. Serve out wide is out. Second serve coming up. Mirjana says number 1. Yeah. Or N1. N1 for Novak number 1. Maybe. Served on the tee is in from Djokovic. Comes on, takes on the swing volley beautifully down the line with the forehand. 40 love. Impressive. Very, very impressive. Guys, 33 likes, 340 in the chat. Come on, guys. Hit that like button, please. It's a big thumbs up button. Doesn't cost you anything. Come on. Okay. Jerome says the luminous yellow Nike top is all right, I reckon. Serve into the forehand of Alcaraz. Forehand short. Forehand into the net by Djokovic. 40-15. Still got 2 game points. Come on, guys. If you're watching the video, then obviously you're enjoying it somewhat. So help us out. Hit the like button. I promise it really helps with the algorithm, helps get more people into the chat, and it will help grow the channel. So what's not to like? And it doesn't cost you anything, I promise. Served on a tee. Backhand down the middle from Alcaraz. Backhand is massive from Djokovic. Swats it away down the line. Vintage Novak. 4-3. And he's going to get a special little concoction or drink. Is Djokovic. Matt says, I think these two bring the very best out of each other. It's a lot of Djokovic Rafa, or a lot like, I think you mean Djokovic and Rafa. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Vokian says 3. Oh, well, that's 4-3 now to Djokovic, but yeah, Jasmine in the chat. Mirror as well. Hey. Like Guy says, Anthony, yes, please do hit that like button. Jerome says, do you play with a dampener, Fazan? You found it makes quite a difference for you. So, yes, I do play with a dampener. Most of the people at pro level don't tend to play with a dampener. There have been some, like Sabalenka does, for example, but a lot of people don't. Jerome says, people say there's no real difference apart from sound, but I reckon there's a little more to it, surely due to feel, etc. So, so the whole point of a dampener is so it's a shock absorber. So when you're a player like yourself, Jerome, or me, or Anthony, David, I think we all play tennis at various levels, but it's all club level, let's say, right? It's not we're not pros, we're not semi-pros, etc. A lot of the people in the chat has all play tennis as well. The shock absorber that you put on your racket, it just means when you don't hit the sweet spot of the racket, the like shock, or I guess tension and kind of effect that goes through your arm, the shock that goes through your arm is not as strong as it would be if you don't have one. If you don't have that shock absorber, if you mishit it, the kind of shock that goes through your elbow, your arm, it can cause potential injuries. But the shock absorber is supposed to help alleviate some of those potential risks by when you like mishit it, or a part of the racket that, say, top of the racket or near the side of the racket, for example, and you haven't quite hit that sweet spot. You're not going to feel as much shock through your hands, through your arms, through your elbows. Great ace, by the way, to start off from Alcaraz. 5 aces to 1 so far. Alcaraz just winning that little battle anyway so far. But backhand to backhand, Djokovic in front here, of course, at 4-3. Great depth from both players here as they exchange forehands at the moment. Backhand goes wide, though, from Alcaraz. A 15-all. Very good from Djokovic. Also says super duper. Super duper trooper. Jerome says, right. Thanks for that. No problem at all, my man. Mike in the house. Good evening, Fazan and all. Dropping in a like for some top quality commentary. Mike, you are a legend. Well, great. Forehand is deep from Djokovic on return. It's a monster return. Makes it so difficult for Alcaraz. Rushes him on the backhand. He tries to redirect, goes long. 15-30. Alcaraz under pressure here. This is a big game, of course. Djokovic breaks here. He will have a chance to serve for the set. So this is a must-hold, really. Must-hold game for Alcaraz. seems to feel that way. If I play without one, the vibrations through the hand a bit more. Exactly, yeah. Vibrations and shock, you kind of feel it more. So if you're a player who hits the sweet spot a lot, like pros, you don't really need it because you tend not to have that issue, right? And it means that you also, I guess, extra weight and all sorts on the dampener. Matt says, I'm calling break here. Nice. Okay, I like it. I like it. You could be right. 15:30. Big opportunity for Djokovic. He's got a second serve to look at. Second serve into the backhand of Djokovic. The big kick serve from Alcaraz. Forehand into out from Alcaraz. Backhand deep down the middle from Alcaraz again. Then goes cross court, goes long. Oh, no, no, no. That backhand has gone miles long from Carlos Alcaraz. It's a real bad error. 15-4. 2 break points here for Djokovic, and what's going to hurt even more if Alcaraz were to lose this first set is the break point that he didn't take. Served on a team miss from Alcaraz. Jerome says, interesting that Djokovic uses a dampener. Yeah, I think it's just preference as well for some of the top players. Second serve into the backhand, cross court, back into net from Djokovic. 30-40. Still another break point here, but the backhand netted from Djokovic. Interesting to see, by the way, because I wasn't expecting that type of mistake from Djokovic. Oh, that's a good point. Matt says, doesn't surprise me at all, Jerome. You know how he is about his body. That's a good point. A family of Novak. Yikes. Joe Fine. The last time they watched Novak lost. Great serve into the forehand of Djokovic. Then goes forehand to forehand here now. Forehand down the middle from Djokovic. Backhand cross from Alcaraz. Backhand cross from Djokovic. Backhand into the net from Alcaraz. Not good in from Carlos Alcaraz and Djokovic. He presses and presses and presses. And he gets that break of serve that he wanted. He'll serve for this first set. And you know what? Alcaraz will think back to the breakpoint opportunities he's had, especially in that opening service game of Djokovic's, the opening game of the set. And Alcaraz had chances. He was 40-15 up on Djokovic's 7. The difference between himself and Djokovic ends up breaking. Alcaraz doesn't. Simple as that. And we did say, and I did say in my preview, it would be who is more clinical in the big points. And so far, it's been Djokovic. 5-3. Held serve. He's held and saved break points, and then he's taken the opportunity when it's arisen in that last game. So kudos to him. Not working, says Jasmina. Carlos, watch out. Here wants his first serve. Yeah. I think we're in for an epic battle. We'll see. Alcaraz needs to step it up. Second serve into the forehand of Alcaraz. Forehand down the middle from Djokovic. Forehand to forehand here. Forehand miss from Alcaraz. 15 love even. Of course, Djokovic serving for this first set. Mike says, I think we're in for epic battle. Yep. Yahoo, says Alexia. Gordana says Tanole. Idemo. Wow, says Anthony. Djokovic almost goes out, but he's still here. Yeah, exactly. Interesting one. Backhand is short from Alcaraz. Forehand cross from Djokovic. Forehand down the line from Alcaraz isn't good enough. Great volley from Djokovic. Gets across beautifully at the net. Great positioning. And his son, Djokovic's son, Idemo to his father, cheering him on. It's a beautiful volley from Djokovic. Great positioning. Jerome says, do you feel that the round robin should be based on head-to-head rather than sets one if both players have 2 wins and 1 loss? Yeah, I kind of do actually, to be honest. I do. And I think it was like that in the past in some ATP Tour Finals versions, but this year just hasn't been. And last year wasn't either. As Djokovic goes long with the first serve, he's 2 points away from this first set. Sean, that's Sinner's fault. That's true. Second serve, that looked long, but Alcaraz shanks the forehand. Forehand down the line from Djokovic, then goes for backhand cross, slice from Alcaraz, goes long. A lot of shots from Alcaraz that have gone long, by the way. A lot. Sure, so I'm off. Need to rest. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Tunja says Idamo. That round robin scoring. Yeah, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, if it was head to head though, who would have gone through? Would it have been Zverev? Zverev and Medi? I don't know. Great serve out wide from Djokovic, and he closes out the set with an ace. Absolutely clutch from Novak Djokovic. I have to say, there wasn't much in that first set, apart from one thing, which is a really big thing, to be fair. And that is Djokovic played the bigger points better. Simple as that. The level hasn't been that different between the two players, but Djokovic has just played better in the really crucial points. And there's only been a handful of them. I mean, this sums it up, right? Winners unforced errors, 11 winners for Alcaraz and 9 unforced errors for the Spaniard, 5 winners for Djokovic, 5 unforced errors for the Serb. Look, there's not much in that, to be honest, in all honesty. So I think it's one of those things that he'll look at. It's interesting that Alcaraz only came to the net 5 times, by the way, in that set, won 3 out of the 5 points. I do wonder whether they should come forward a bit more. First serve percentage in 82% for Alcaraz, very high, but only 67% of first serve points won, 50% behind the second serve. For Djokovic, 72% first serves in, 74% first serve points won, 67% on the second serve points won. And also, what's interesting is that I haven't seen Alcaraz slice that backhand much, and I'm a little bit confused as to why Alcaraz is not being slicing that backhand more. As a variation, it worked really nice against Medvedev and Rublev. And yes, Djokovic is a different kettle of fish, but I do think variation is pretty, in my opinion, I think it's very, very important against someone like Djokovic, especially in those ad court exchanges. Give himself a little bit more time. I think he's kind of letting Djokovic come onto him in those exchanges more than he should be. But yeah, I mean, as I said, not a lot in it, but Djokovic just played better. And look, if Alcaraz takes one of those 2 break points in the opening game of the set, then we could be sitting here talking about a very different set. But all in all, Djokovic is the one, and Alcaraz kind of hits his bag in frustration. Not very hard, but just clearly frustrated with the set. Don't blame him because he had his chances, but Djokovic is more clinical. And he finds himself a setup and only one set away now from yet another ATP Tour Finals final. Can Alcaraz bounce back in the second set? We're about to find out. Jerome says, yeah, it's an interesting one because it does add a bit more importance in terms of how you win in sets, etc. But head-to-head seems intuitive. Agreed. Yeah, I wondered why Zverev didn't qualify when he beat Alcaraz. I'm glad it ended up the way it did because we have 4 best players. Agreed. Maybe a sign he's trying to overhit at the wrong times and overhit even rally balls when he hits long. Agreed. Anthony A is forcing it. 100%. Forcing the issue at times. And slice from Djokovic here. Cross court into out from Alcaraz. Backhand goes wide from Djokovic. 15 love. The crowd, I think, are behind Alcaraz, and they will be for the second set. They'll want to see a third set, no doubt. Max says, moo, back to you, Lexi. Come on, Novak, one more. Bravo, says Dunya. Hey, Anthony, great commentating for the Carlos and Medi match yesterday, yeah? Serve down the tee is a very slow kick serve from Alcaraz. Interesting choice. Then goes back. Sorry, forehand into in. Djokovic on the stretch and doesn't need to hit the forehand. Alcaraz. Very good combo there. Goes into out with the forehand, then into in. Very well struck forehands. Finds himself 30 love up here. And Anthony says, I kind of think Carlos takes the second set, but he's got to pick up, no doubt, and take his chances 100%. Max says, Anthony Novak is going to easily win this match. Do you think? Okay, we'll see. Bravo Nole says Voican. Hit the like button, fans. Yes, please do. Let's see how many likes. 42. Come on. Let's get those likes up. Let's get those numbers up, as they say in Wolf on Wall Street. Those are rookie numbers. Backhand in from Alcaraz. Backhand from Alcaraz. Backhand from Djokovic down the middle. Great depth. Forehand in the middle from Alcaraz. He's on the back foot here. Gets back to neutral nicely, though. Some good depth. Great backhand from Alcaraz there as well. Cross court. Great angle as well on the forehand. Really good from Alcaraz. He was on the back foot, then managed to get himself back to neutral with some good depth, some good quality ground strokes, and was patient. Then it was a fantastic backhand, not quite down the line, but with great depth in the backhand and kind of in the direction of down the line. Then it opens up a nice forehand, which he hits cross court, great angle for a winner. So 40 love, good start to this second set. No les champions, says Louise. Yeah. Yeah, do you hear that like button, people? Served on the tee is an ace. Beautiful way to end it. Wow. 6 aces for the day so far. And Alcaraz holds to love. So good start for him. Matt says, I feel like Djokovic played a very average time we have seen Djokovic. I don't know about that, to be fair, Matt. I think he's not played his best. I wouldn't say average. I think he's played pretty well. The match against Sinner, for example, I thought he played a pretty high level. I just think Sinner played really well. I definitely didn't play his best, though, that's for sure. Mike said didn't see that coming. Anthony says, could be Max. I want to Sinner as one, honestly, in the end. Not looking good at the moment, but I do think Carlos going to do better this set. Jerome says that triple agreed speed reading was a next level. The crowd wants an Alcaraz Sinner match, maybe. Anthony, me too, for the Carlos and Sinner final. Ditto on hoping Carlos can recoup for the second set. Lovely angles from Carlos. Agreed, Jerome. Love one here. Djokovic serving to level things up in the second set. Of course, he is a setup already. No, we're not. Yeah, just awesome. Serve out wide from Djokovic, forehand wide from Alcaraz. Finds the tram lines. 15 love Djokovic. Too many unreturned unreturned serves. I think Alcaraz not making enough returns. No matter what happens, Carlos and Sinner serves have both improved in 2023, a remarkable level, and that's huge for both moving ahead, says Anthony. I would actually argue that Sinner's serve has improved more than Alcaraz. I actually think there's a lot still to be improved on Alcaraz's serve. These courts are kind of masking a little bit how good the Alcaraz serve actually is. It's definitely the weakest of the top 8, in my opinion. But what he kind of makes up for in maybe a slightly lower level of serving quality makes up for in obviously other areas. Well, it says, come on, Carlitos, let's go. Oh, could serve out wide from Djokovic, forehand from Alcaraz, straight into Djokovic. It's a really, really bad volley from Djokovic. Nets it somehow. Come on, Carlitos, let's go, says Isla. Serve into the forehand of Alcaraz. Forehand is netted from the Spaniard for 15. Step down says, why are you guys so handsome on this channel for that? What? Well, I mean, David and Anthony are very handsome. I'll give them that. Ash as well. I know we've got a lot of fans of Ash. Anthony as well. I've seen David. Look, I mean, yeah, me. I mean, nothing really to be said about me. Forehand here. Forehand long from Djokovic. What happened there? Well, Alcaraz's shot was called out. He's going to challenge it. It's long. So a good hold to 15 from Djokovic. Serve into the body from Djokovic backhand into the net from the world number one. Also, hey, how you doing? Interesting, says Anthony. Yeah, I see that. I Wimbledon thought was fantastic, but can we take advantage of slower, hard, or clay? Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I think it's slightly masked by quicker courts, especially ones that skid on, because he has a pretty good slice serve, especially on the juice side. The transitions nicely as well. Good hands and good volley game. So yeah, and obviously the forehand is elite. So backhand to backhand here. Alcaraz blinks first on the stretch. That's where, Sinner did have a lot more success, it has to be said. Alcaraz is going to have to raise other well, he's definitely going to have to raise other parts of his game. I'm just thinking the level that Sinner played, is Alcaraz going to be able to play that type of level indoors on a hard court? And I'm not sure, because at the moment Djokovic is probably playing about that level, I'd say. Served on the tee, then goes forehand, he's missed it. That's a bad miss. It's a great return. I have no idea how Djokovic got to that, to be honest, let alone made the return. It's short down the middle, but I mean, it was such a good serve from Alcaraz. And then it just makes Alcaraz playing that extra shot, and the into out forehand for that +1 shot is just blazed wide. So 15-30, this could be dangerous territory for Alcaraz, because he cannot afford to get broken early in this second set. Serve. Oh, beautiful serve down the tee. So much spin on it. Just spins away from Djokovic. 30 all. Beautifully done. Lexi says, come on, Alcaraz, you're making me bored. Max says, Anthony, on the bright side, I'm happy that Carlos reached the semis in the ATP finals. Yeah, agreed. I didn't think he'd make it out of the group, to be fair. So, yeah, I didn't think he'd make it out of the group. So he proved me wrong. Do you think the finalists from this match will play at a disadvantage in terms of rest received? Potentially. Depends how long this match goes on for. Slice from Alcaraz into the net. Poor. He should be slicing more, but not like that. He smiles, but there's not much to smile about. He has not played well on the big points. As I said, there's not that much between the two at the moment. The biggest difference, which is a really crucial difference, though, is the big points. Ooh, that slice down the tee, yeah, it was beautiful, wasn't it? Served on the tee. Oh, wowzers. He saves the break point with another slice serve down the tee from the ad side. He's loving that serve, and it's another ace. Ace number 8. Carlos has to attack now. Aggressive playing is and has always been the best defense against Novak. Yeah, agreed. Can't go toe to toe with him on the baseline. And Alcaraz has a naturally more attacking game anyway, an instinct, so he needs to tap into that. So into the net from Alcaraz. Yes, Mats could step in for him too. First semi-final on indoors at a big event. This would be a huge win. But maybe proving too big a step for right now. Maybe, yeah. Second serve into the backhand of Djokovic. Forehand down the line from Alcaraz is in great depth. Well, hold on. Oh, that's a very late call by the chair umpire, by the way, to overrule that call. I'm not sure about that. But anyway, Alcaraz is going to challenge it. So let's see. I think it's going to be out. No, it's in. It's in. Oh, I'll tell you what. Does he win that point? He should. They're going to replay it, I think. That's a shocker, because he would have won that point. He was on the front foot there. Chair umpire's done him dirty there, in honesty. It is simple. Novak will beat Sinner's Dragan. Yeah, I mean, if Novak wins today, which is so far so good for him, does he get revenge? I mean, it's very rare that someone beats Djokovic twice in a row, so could be. So that wide is an ace, is it? Oh, wow. Djokovic complained to his box. I mean, there's nothing you can do there. Absolutely nothing. It's painted the line. He's loving the slice serve. Wide on the juice side, down the tee on the ad side. I mean, he is absolutely spamming it, but it's working. 9 aces. Alcaraz 83% first serves in. Yeah, just needs to make them count, doesn't he? Needs to make them count, though. Eduardo Nole says Vahin. They pan to throw, not smiling at all, says Anthony. Yeah, why would he be? Oh, he went big for the serve on the tee again. Went for the ace. He's just missed it. So he's going to have to fall on a second serve here to get the job done. Second serve into the backhand of Djokovic. Very predictable, though, from Alcaraz. I mean, how many times have we seen someone hit a kick serve to the backhand of Djokovic on the ad side? And Djokovic, I have to say, steps in beautifully on that backhand, crunches the return and rushes Alcaraz and says, go on then. I knew that was coming. You're predictable. Now try and see what you can do with that +1 shot. And he says, too good. Can't do anything with it. So back to juice. Good kick serve out wide. This time it's not a slice, it's a kick serve. So Djokovic, I mean, it's clever serving to have from Alcaraz. Just mixed it up. Same spot, but this time a kick serve. And Djokovic with the forehand can only net it. So advantage again, Alcaraz. Step down, so I think Novak has a better chance versus Sinner on these courts. Yeah, well, I don't know actually. Maybe, although Sinner beat him, so in the group stages. Oh, that's such a bad miss from Alcaraz. Serve out wide, comes to the net, transitions beautifully, easy volley. I'll tell you what, that's the easiest volley you'll see for Alcaraz today, probably. I imagine such an easy volley. He misses it. Such a bad miss. Can't believe it. That says, but fatigue might be an issue. Maybe. That's true. Novak will be looking for revenge to defeat Sinner in the final. Served on into the backhand of Djokovic, forehand to forehand. Backhand cross from Alcaraz goes long. Advantage Djokovic. Breakpoint opportunity. Who plays the big points better? We're about to find out. Interesting that Djokovic is the only pro I know that uses the FF Series A6. I know he basically designed them, to be fair. Djokovic starts losing it mentally. This match will change. Agreed. Very rare that happens, though. He's a mental giant, isn't he? Even when it looks like he's losing it mentally, he's actually not for the most part. It's very rare that he actually does lose it. Got a match at 9 tomorrow. What should I have for breakfast? I'm going to go for oats, nuts, and fruit. Good bit of fuel. Sounds pretty good to me. Right, breakpoint opportunity. A massive chance for Djokovic to go a set and a break up. Good serve. Wow, so poor from Alcaraz. Good serve on a tee. So decent return from Djokovic, but I have to say, it was just a regulation forehand for Alcaraz, and he shanks it. He frames it, goes miles in the air. Djokovic gets the break. I would be surprised if this isn't wrapped up in straight sets. In honesty, Alcaraz is going to have to come up with something special in one of the return games. He did so against Medvedev in fairness, but I don't know. He's just not looking like someone who's going to trouble Djokovic. And yes, he's had his chances, but it's weird. He's had his chance, but he just hasn't quite looked like he's going to trouble Djokovic. Though, and he's actually going to capitalize on any chances that he makes and actually give himself an advantage. Whereas Djokovic just looks so calm, composed, and he's been clinical. In all honesty, Step down says, does Alcaraz play freely for the most part, or is there tightness? I don't know if there's tightness. I think Djokovic is probably causing him to feel a little bit pressured with some of his, especially some of his returns. That's for sure. If he loses the game, that volley will be a haunting one. Yeah, agreed. Well, it will be still. I look at, as I said, the that opening game of the first set. Will haunt him as well. Will haunt him as well. Ah, dear. As I know an American football coach that said you have to wear Nike to be an athlete. I guess Djokovic's not an athlete if you go by that. Yeah, I mean that's silliness in my opinion. Anthony says that's confidence on a surface. If this was on clay or even grass now where he's beaten Novak, he'd be better on big points. I think that's tennis. Maybe. Yeah. But then he'd never faced Novak on clay or grass, or especially grass anyway, until this year, and got it done. So I think it's more up here than the surface. But I do agree the surface is definitely not Alcaraz's best. I think we've seen that, but we've also seen against Medvedev and Rublev that he's able to play a good enough level to be very competitive against the best in the business. And Medvedev is one of the best indoor hardcore players. Djokovic is the best, I think. But yeah, I mean, Alcaraz should be doing better here. It should be close, and it's not at the moment. It's been competitive, and we've had some very close games. Alcaraz had chances, but so far, Djokovic is running away with this. So I can serve into the forehand of Alcaraz. Can Alcaraz break back here is going to be the big question. Because if he can, it'll give him a big boost of confidence as Djokovic nets the backhand. Love 15. Good start from Alcaraz. That kind of playing doesn't work against Novak, says Mike. Yeah, agreed. Agreed. Still extremely surprised that Alcaraz has not utilized the backhand slice more. Honestly, I have zero idea why he hasn't, but yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Serve out wide into the backhand of Alcaraz, who nets the backhand. 15 all. Serve out wide. Second serve into the forehand of Alcaraz. Backhand cross from Djokovic. Slice from Alcaraz. I like that. I like that a lot. But is it good enough? It's not, because his backhand, he's just not able to pass Djokovic in the net. Djokovic has been pretty rock solid, I have to say, at the net for the most part. There have been some instances where he's missed some easy volleys, but generally speaking, he's been good. And Alcaraz there just hasn't been able to normally when there's someone at the net, Alcaraz can find that little bit of magic, that X factor in his play, whether it's a lob or an angle or a little dink. He just hasn't been able to do that today so far against Djokovic. And Djokovic has been very solid, but just missing a little bit of a spark, I would say, Alcaraz. And has it been extinguished by Djokovic's just raw competitive nature and kind of his intimidating prospect on indoors? Maybe. Second serve into the backhand of Alcaraz that goes long. 4-15 Djokovic. Gordana says Idemo Nole. Susanna in the chat. Hey, Susanna. Reliable pool enclosures and screens. Hello. Wohen Dragon as well. 4. Great to have you guys here. VI as well. More than 800 people watching. How about liking? Yeah, guys, if you are watching, which I know you are because that's why you're listening, hit that like button. Please read us, help us out. And do subscribe if you're new. I promise you won't be disappointed. Great serve out wide from Djokovic. Holds to 15. 3-1. Very, very good. Right, 3-1. So he does consolidate the break. Mikicha in the chat. Hello. Served on the tee from Alcaraz. Great return, though. How has he made that, Djokovic, with such good depth? Backhand to backhand. Incredible. On the stretch goes Djokovic with the backhand. Ridiculous depth on the stretch. Then goes forehand on the line. Alcaraz has missed it. I mean, Djokovic's defense there, absolutely exceptional. Allow 15. Alcaraz just doesn't know what to do. And he says, yes, Carlos netting too many shots, hitting long. It's not going to work if he doesn't go up. About 3 notches, agreed. And he says, QualityShot Tennis does a lot of streams year round for all the big events. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Great serve down the tee from Alcaraz. He's loved that slice serve. It has worked well. Ace number 10. He still finds himself a set and a breakdown. 15-all here. I think a break here will pretty much end it. Yeah, definitely. I don't see him coming back from 2 sets. Sorry, a set and a double breakdown. Definitely not. Serve out wide from Alcaraz. Forehand is in from Djokovic, but short. Massive forehand on the line from Alcaraz. Backhand is long from Djokovic. Wow. 30-15. Davis has missed the first set. How Gruznole has Carlos truly adapted to these fast hard courts? It was pretty close. I mean, Alcaraz had a lot of break points in the first. He didn't take any of them. Djokovic took his second breakpoint opportunity in the same game, but the first set was just Djokovic being more clinical in the first set, I would say. I don't think Carlos played terribly. This second set, though, Djokovic has played better. Alcaraz's levels dropped as Djokovic hammers the forehand on the line. But yeah, in the big points, Alcaraz has just not been good enough, in honesty, and he's not been clinical, and Djokovic has been. But the general level of Alcaraz wasn't bad in the first set, I would say. It's not good enough in the crucial points. Served on a tee. A block return from Djokovic is short. Comes forward. Alcaraz into the backhand corner. Smash opportunity. Puts it away. 40-30. Carlos playing poor so far. Yeah, definitely not playing to his potential. Paul says, I don't think Carlos likes the speed of the court. Yeah, he did mention that, of course. He did mention that after his first match loss to Zverev. Looked like he'd adapted to it after the Rublev and Medvedev matches, and that was a real positive. But Djokovic is a different animal. He's won his 6 times. Oh, great. Oh, what a return from Djokovic. Wow. Goes into out with a forehand return. I have to say it's a beautifully struck one, makes it really awkward for Alcaraz. Alcaraz gets there, tries to hit a drop volley, which would have been very, very difficult to execute. Ends up netting it juice. Antti has had some chances, too many areas. Novak has been very good, though. Agreed. Agreed. Yes, VI says, smiley face. Bad losses, David. Come on, Carlos says Mike. Novak Djokovic number one says Svetlana. And Svetlana says, Nole, you are the best. Well, he is world number one. I mean, I think it's hard to disagree that he's the GOAT. Double fault from Alcaraz on juice. I tell you what, this is not a good look in my opinion. I think this has been a pretty poor display, and I'm starting to agree more and more with Anthony about the level of Alcaraz as his second set has continued to go on. So, break point opportunity 0 out of 2 for Alcaraz, 2 out of 4 for Djokovic. He's got one here, courtesy of a double fault from Alcaraz. Good serve out wide from Alcaraz, then goes forehand into him. Does manage to save the break point. Good serve +1 combo. Back to Juice. Dave says, yeah, it's not the time for a double. Yeah. Miroslav says Novak is the best athlete ever. Ooh, it's a big call. He'll be up there in the conversations, I think. I mean, I think that's fair to say. So that wide from Alcaraz. Forehand into the net from Djokovic. Good serve. So he brings up a game point, Alcaraz. The first of the game. And smacks his leg in frustration, Djokovic. Guys, over 1,000 of you in the chat. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to that like button. Do subscribe if you're new. I promise you won't be disappointed. Thank you to everyone for tuning in. Third on the tee from Alcaraz. Comes forward. Slices into the forehand corner. It's good enough. It skips off the surface. Djokovic can't make it. Nets the forehand pass. So he does hold. He stays in touching distance. 3-2 Djokovic, though. Still a break up. Alcaraz is going to have to find some inspired tennis here to get himself back into this one. Good approach, forehand slice. Yeah, I mean, forehand slice has got to be spot on, especially if you use it as an approach shot. So, yeah, it had to be spot on, and it was. Paul says, if Novak wins today, a Sinner rematch should be tough. Should be 3 tough sets. Yeah, I agree, Paul. 100%. I think, look, it's got 3 sets written all over. I think if that ends up happening, I'd be very surprised if either player wins in straight sets. Similarly, I would be surprised if a Sinner Alcaraz final, although the way Sinner's been playing, maybe he could do it in straight sets. David says, quick thinking, Carlos. Agreed, yeah. VI says, Idemo. Matt says, it seems like the last couple of years, Djokovic's tightness has gone to a totally, what? Let me read this again. It seems like the last couple of years, Djokovic's tightness has gone to a totally different level. I think it means fitness. You can tell he doesn't eat McDonald's. Okay, fitness. There we go. Yep, gotcha, Matt. Yeah, I agree. He definitely looks after himself, doesn't he? Looks after what he puts in his body and all sorts. So he is definitely the ultimate professional. Great serve on the tee from Djokovic. Alcaraz on the stretch. Goes wide. Dragon says he eats young superstars. Fair enough. Although, to be fair, Rune, Sinner, and Alcaraz all have wins over Djokovic this year. Just saying. I mean, the young group have to come through at some stage, I guess, don't they? Third on a team miss from Djokovic. Just Davis says decent athlete on his day, Djokovic. Yeah, just decent. Yeah. Incredible athlete, isn't he? Honestly. Second serve into the body, backhand down the middle from Alcaraz, backhand to backhand. Alcaraz still persisting with the backhand here. Then goes down the line with the backhand. Forehand cross from Djokovic. Forehand down the middle from Alcaraz. Then goes forehand into out. Backhand cross from Djokovic. Forehand into in from Alcaraz. Forehand cross from Djokovic into the net. Really good from Alcaraz. Very good movement, especially around the backhand. Had to make that into in forehand count because if it wasn't good enough, he would have opened himself up to a lot of open space to defend on that forehand side. And it was good enough, so Djokovic couldn't make that forehand cross. 15-0. Djokovic talking to himself. Serve is long from Djokovic. Second serve coming up. Second serve into the backhand of Alcaraz. Then goes forehand to forehand here now. Forehand to forehand still. Down the line goes Alcaraz with the forehand. Backhand cross from Djokovic. Backhand in the middle from Alcaraz. Forehand down the line from Djokovic. Good depth. Backhand to backhand still. Forehand into in now from Alcaraz. Forehand on the line from Djokovic. Comes forward. Goes forehand cross. Beautiful baseline forehand. What defense here from Alcaraz. Still in his rally somehow. Forehand into out from Djokovic. Backhand on the line from Alcaraz is elite. What a get from Djokovic. What a point. Alcaraz closed it out with a ridiculous forehand on the line. What a point. I could barely speak during the point. Holy moly. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Unreal. Insane point, honestly. Absolutely insane. Oh, incredible. Could this be the catalyst for a little turnaround here in this set for Alcaraz? And exactly what Anthony says here, turn around the match type point. Let's see. Wow, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. But let's see. If he breaks here, then you could say it is. If he doesn't, then it's kind of a not useless point, but it's just one of those points that you remember it and it'll be in the highlights, but it won't have had any real significance. I heard a story of a young Andre Agassi being at Roland Garros, complaining there weren't any McDonald's near the hotel. Fair enough. This is Spartus's VI. Not being funny, but this guy's head reminds you of a coconut. What the hell, Tony? Tony. Let's just say you're lucky that I've got a good sense of humor. Serve down the tee for Djokovic goes long. Wow, says Fine. Yeah, an absolutely nuts point. Yeah. Mike says now's his chance. We shall see. Second serve. It's a big opportunity here for Alcaraz to open up break points. He needs to be clinical in this return here. Djokovic will go for that second serve. He does go for it. Forehand, though, from Alcaraz down the middle. Then goes forehand on the middle again. Clips the net cord. Backhand to backhand. It's sliced from Alcaraz. Cross court. Backhand cross from Djokovic. Backhand cross from Alcaraz. Then goes backhand cross again. Good depth. This time goes big cross court. Backhand on the line from Djokovic. Forehand cross from Alcaraz. Forehand on the line from Djokovic. Backhand is brilliant from Alcaraz. Steps in, goes forehand into it. Comes to the net. Volleys into the open court. Beautifully done again. Oh my word. Absolutely beautiful from Carlos Alcaraz. Oh dear. Bravo, says Arinka. Yeah. Djokovic winning, says Tony. Yeah, thank you for pointing out the obvious, Tony. Djokovic is winning. Yes, thank you. Outrageous, says David. Joke of a point from Carlos. He's never heard of giving up. Djokovic, Vegan. Yeah. So 2 breakpoint opportunities here for Carlos Alcaraz. Djokovic lost energy first there. Yeah. Here we go, says Mike. So he hasn't taken a break point yet. Alcaraz 0 out of 2 for him, 2 out of 5 for Djokovic. Guys, remember to that like button, please, if you are new, and do subscribe. Well, like the video if you're new or old, and do subscribe if you're new. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate each and every one of you, you legends. 15-40. Serve on the tee. Backhand is long, so great serve. Great serve from Djokovic to save one break point. Fine. Okay, that's too good. Now, what can Alcaraz do in this point? Because if he makes a return or if he gets a second serve, he has to break. Step too short on that backhand slice. Novak now has to pay the price. We'll see. Javier says Alcaraz #1. Well, rankings wise, it's Djokovic, but you're entitled to your opinion. David Novak did. Yes, he's shocked by Carlos' shots. He's getting back from the shots he shouldn't even be getting. Okay, Anthony, man, I'm not going to even read that. I'm not going to read that. I can't comprehend what you're saying. Into it forehand from Alcaraz. Forehand on the line from the Spaniard. Wins the rally. He's got to break here. Backhand to backhand. This is a massive point in the scope of this set. Forehand into in from Alcaraz. Then goes forehand cross again. Forehand to forehand still. Djokovic sticking with the forehand. Down the line goes Alcaraz though. Backhand on the line is massive from Alcaraz. What a get from Djokovic. Forehand cross. Comes to the net. Oh my word. What a pass from Novak Djokovic. He saves another break point, and this is just incredible. Alcaraz has got to do better there, though. One thing that Sinner did really well against Djokovic was absolutely pummel the backhand of Djokovic at times. Alcaraz has been so predictable with his approaches. He's come to the forehand every single time when he's approached the net. Well, at least from what I've noticed anyway. And it's a really good pass, though. Really good pass. Alcaraz was throwing the kitchen sink at Djokovic. His defense was just incredible. Nadia says hi from Serbia, Djokovic. Yep. Over 1K on stream. Love to see it. Yeah, guys, remember to that like button, please. A big thumbs up button. Let's get to 100 likes, 200 likes ASAP, please. And do subscribe if you're new. We are very close to 8,000 subscribers. Let's get us there in this stream if possible. Hi, guys. Sorry, I had volunteer work to do. Just got home. I wonder. Sorry, confusing my man. Yeah. I think we just need some commas, maybe, Anthony. It says David, what a pass. Man, Carlos is hitting winners off shots he shouldn't even be getting to. Gotcha. Eden says VI, nuts from Nola. Yeah, what a shot. Exactly. Great serve from Djokovic. Oh my word. What a drive volley from Djokovic. What an angle on the forehand cross advantage. I have a feeling that Djokovic, if he holds here, I don't see him losing this set. I really don't. I feel like that point was almost it for Alcaraz in terms of a chance to not only just break but take this set. But let's hope I'm wrong, because I want to see 3 sets. I want to see a competitive match. I want to see a contender of the year match. Great serve on a tee from Djokovic. Forehand goes long. 4-2 Djokovic. Right, all the pressure on Alcaraz now because he gets broken here. It's 5-2. Djokovic will serve for the match. Novak, yeah. I love Pagula, says Javier. Fair enough. That is a crazy forehand drive volley. It was a ridiculous, crazy forehand drive volley. What in the hell, says David? Hoping Djokovic wins. I think he is easier for Sinner. Do you think? I don't think so, MJ. I don't think on this surface it's easier for Sinner. I could be wrong. Serve out wide into the forehand of Djokovic. Forehand on the line from Alcaraz. Missed. Lau 15, not a good start from Alcaraz. Sinner was taking on just as brave forehand drives earlier. Yes, that's true. I mean, Sinner's very good. I mean, he's ridiculous with the drive volleys. Sinner, he's so good. Served on a tee's really good from Alcaraz. Then goes forehand to forehand here, though. Djokovic with great defense. Next to forehand, Alcaraz. Djokovic is just playing lockdown tennis. I mean, he's just battening down the hatches and saying, look, I'm not going to make any mistakes, and I'm going to hit with incredible depth and fantastic quality from the baseline. What can you do? What can you do? Can you match me? No, you can't. Okay, well then I'm going to dismantle you. But that angle, yeah. Biliana says yes. Wow, says VI. Dire for Carlitos here, says Anthony. Yeah, I mean, this would be crazy. If he loses this set 6-2, shocker, honestly. Third on the tee from Alcaraz. Backhand goes along from Djokovic because he's had his chances. If he ends up losing this match without taking a single break point from 3, I mean, what do you want me to say? No, not from 3. It'd be from 4, I think, wasn't it? From 4? I think it would be from 4. That 40 game really feels like it was the moment for Carlos and Novak. Goated agreed. Yeah, Carlos is mentally broken potentially. Yeah, potentially. Robert, my absolute legend of a member, or our absolute legend of a member. Thank you so much for the super sticker. What a forehand from Djokovic. Cross court drop shot from Alcaraz. Does he get to Djokovic's? No. What a return drop shot from Djokovic. I have to say, Alcaraz did not read that very well. The drop shot was not good enough. It wasn't a Fazan special. It ended up being a Djokovic special in the end. Beautifully done. Honestly, so good. The reverse drop shot. 1540 talking to his parents, I think. I can't help you out here, Carlitos, unfortunately. You almost wonder, look, is there a little bit of naivety? This is his first ATP Tour finals. Are we expecting too much from him to really push Djokovic here? Maybe, but I don't think so, actually. He's had chances, hasn't been clinical enough, and Djokovic has just been up here mentally, has just been phenomenal. He's been on another level to Alcaraz today. And he has been so good in the big points and just, in my opinion, he's been a level above. A level above so far. Jasminka says, bravo, Idemo. Yeah. Robert. Wow, Robert, amazing man. Exact shout out. Idemo says, VI. Robert, you ledge as always. Yeah. Novak wants that revenge against Sinner. I think he does. Yeah. Forehand down the middle from Alcaraz. Comes forward. Alcaraz volleys beautifully. Wow. Volleys beautifully. Juice. So 2 breakpoints saved from Alcaraz. That's very good from him. Clutch. By the way, I actually predicted a Djokovic Sinner final. Just saying. One of my predictions. I predicted a Djokovic Sinner final. So let's see. Let's see what we get. And I forgot who I picked to win, to be honest, actually. I need to check that out. Serve down the tee into the backhand. Djokovic. Very short return. Oh, that's so poor from Alcaraz. That's so poor. It's a short backhand return from Djokovic. The slice from Alcaraz to try and approach the net is just dire. I mean, how can he miss that backhand slice? Who do you love more? Says Nadia. I love both these players, in honesty. I don't have a favorite out of these two. I mean, Djokovic is definitely going to go. Alcaraz is an exciting young talent coming through. Yeah, I don't have a favorite. I love both. Hopefully that comes out in my commentary as well. Right. Breakpoint opportunity here for Djokovic after a mistake on that backhand slice from Alcaraz. Backhand to backhand. Now Alcaraz is going to have to dig deep here. Backhand to backhand. Down the line goes Djokovic with the backhand. Slice forehand from Alcaraz. Great angle. Cross court from Djokovic. Forehand in the middle from Alcaraz. Backhand cross from the Spaniard. Backhand from Djokovic. Great angle again. What a backhand from Alcaraz. What a backhand from Djokovic. What a point. Down the line goes Djokovic with a backhand. Forehand goes to net course. Somehow dribbles over the net. Backhand is in from Djokovic. This is a ridiculous point. Forehand to forehand here. Forehand cross. Great rally. Oh, what a miss. How does he miss it after what? An incredible point. Alcaraz has the open court down the line. Djokovic isn't even going to go for that. And Alcaraz misses it. That's one of the easiest shots of the rally. How in the world does he miss that? Just fatigue, maybe? Shot tolerance? I have no idea. But that is a phenomenal point. Djokovic, yet again, in one of the longer points, comes out on top. I mean, it is superhuman stuff from both players, but especially Djokovic. I mean, the way that he was able to stick in that point and then just the way that he was able to transition from defense to attack is absolutely phenomenal. Wow. How did Carlitos miss it? Yeah, I know. Wow. Guys, over 1,600 of you in the chat. Please do remember to hit that like button, please. And do subscribe if you are new. Come on. We are very close to 8,000 subscribers. So if you do subscribe, you're really helping us out. Hit that like button. Do subscribe if you're new as well. And if you're old as well. We are going to be covering the final tomorrow. It won't be me. It will be Anthony will be covering it. So make sure you tune in for that. It will probably be Djokovic versus Sinner. I mean, who doesn't want to tune in for that? A replay of Djokovic playing someone who just beaten him in this tournament. And I mean, who's going to win? We'll see. But Djokovic will be serving for the match now. He's looked very good. What a point, says David. Yeah. What standard do you play, mate? Says John. John, so I play club level, just yeah, on my club. So like, I don't know, not semi-pro or pro, just yeah, club level. Like I would say, quote unquote, a decent club level standard. If that makes sense. Well, you guys know your stuff. Quality shots, says Mike. Thank you. Brianna says, "Yay." I think there was enough depth to put pressure on. There was definitely, but not with that forehand. He should have made that forehand. He had all the open court. I think he rushed it because he thought he had to go big. He didn't need to, in honesty. He just needed to make it. And I don't think Djokovic was even going to move for it. He was basically done it by that point in the rally. Oh, thank you, Cam, for the 10 gifted. You absolute legend. Unreal, says Robert. Novak, yeah, exactly. Don't forget to sub, guys. Exactly. 6362 nut scoreline for this match. Wow. Nole, says Jenny. Yep. Nole indeed. Sanisa in the chat. VI. Drogon, maybe Carlos is someone we better against Novak. Maybe. Maybe. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships, Cam. Third on the tee from Djokovic. Serving for the match here for a place in the final. Drop volley is exquisite, is it? Yes, it is. Wow. Unreal from Novak Djokovic. $15 love. Only a few points away here. Serve out wide. Backhand into the net from Alcaraz. $30 love. This is looking routine for Novak Djokovic. Bravo Knowledge and Svetlana. Yep. Massimo says Djokovic number one. Yep. Looking at Mother Italiano Forza Sinner. Okay. Hey Cam, you led. Yep. What a champion, says VI. Indeed. I expected a 3 set of 4-hour epic. I didn't expect it to be done by dinner time. Yeah. I agree. I agree. I did not expect it to be done this soon, in honesty. But we'll see. I mean, anything is possible, is it? I don't know. I don't think he's going to come back from here, but we'll see. Second serve, Alcaraz forehand wide. So 3 match points here. I tell you what, we will have such a good match tomorrow because Sinner and Djokovic will be as fresh as they can be, given that Djokovic is about to win in straight sets. I have no idea who's going to win tomorrow. I can't wait to the preview for it. Guys, this is... I can't wait for it. I really can't wait for it. Bravo. Nole says, Chajika, yep. Point of the tournament possibly to step down. Yeah. There's been a few, haven't there, in this match, and also the Djokovic Sinner match, definitely some as well. Serve into the net from Djokovic. Second serve here. If he wins this next point, of course, he takes the match, makes his way into the final to try and get revenge over Yannick Sinner in the final to win his 7th ATP Tour Finals, which would be a record after... I mean, yeah, it would be a record after beating Roger Federer's record of 6, which he's also on himself. Third on the tee. Good return from Alcaraz. Forehand on the line from Djokovic. Slice from Alcaraz. Cross court. Forehand into win from Djokovic. Forehand slice from Alcaraz. Forehand on the line from Djokovic. On the stretch goes Alcaraz. Smash opportunity. Is he going to move Alcaraz? He will move, and it's too good from Djokovic. Wow. What a clinical display from Novak Djokovic. He wins 6-3, 6-2. Just way too good. Do they play in 2 sets? Well, it will be a straight set victory in 2 sets. It's best of 3. Djokovic through to the final. He will play Yannick Sinner tomorrow in an absolutely thrilling matchup. Sinner beats him in the group stages in what was one of the matches of the tournament, winning in 3 sets. Djokovic, they'll be looking for revenge, looking to win his 7th ATP Tour Finals and create yet another piece of history. Wow. Robert says, Djokovic. Yep, I told you. I expect an easy 2-set. I'm a tennis expert. Fazan, you're right. You are very right. Guys, before you go anywhere, please remember to that like button. Please, a big thumbs up button. It really does help us out. Do subscribe if you're new. I promise you will not be disappointed. We're covering the final tomorrow. It's going to be epic. We're going to have a preview for it as well. And Djokovic versus Sinner, what more can we ask for? It's an incredible final to watch. Cannot wait. That's going to be totally nuts. Agreed. Ravanole says, Korea, we saw some 40 love service game slip ups in the Cinemedi match. Ooh, okay. David. I like it, David. Dragon says, no, like, care, bravo. Okay. I know what that means. This is unbelievable, says Mike. Through David, I'm still upset. David says, Idemo. Bravo, Nole. Alex in the house. Nole. Miroslav Djokovic tomorrow 6-1, 6. I tell you what, if you win 6-1, 6-1, that would be an absolutely incredible victory. Honestly, it really would be. Guys, we're at 96 likes. Let's get to 100 likes ASAP. Come on, hit that like button, please, if you don't mind. Really does help us out. New subscribers, or we are only... Right, okay. We are 83 subscribers away from 8,000 subscribers. So if you are not subscribed to the channel and you're in the chat, please do subscribe. Promise, it doesn't cost you anything. It really helps us out. And it just means that tomorrow you'll get alerted to when we do the final and also the preview video we do for it as well. We cover so much tennis on this channel. And there's some really good commentators as well covering it. Not just me, Anthony, David. We also have a weekly podcast as well. So yeah, and look, you can always subscribe, and then in a week or two's time, if you're like, you know what, actually, this isn't for me, then you can always unsubscribe. But subscribe, give us a chance to hopefully impress you guys. Jerofine says, thank you, Pazan. Thank you, Jerofine. Novak is insane, guys. Just never stops. What a threat in sets. Yeah. Agreed. Vele in the house, Nole. Bravo. Yeah. Biljana says bravo as well. I mean, exactly. Domination for the Kings is Robert 100%. Step Down says, excellent channel. So glad I found you. Thank you, Step Down. Appreciate it. Wind to your wings, mate. See you tomorrow. Yep. See you tomorrow. Bravo Nole says, Anja. Thank you, Fazan. Enjoy this. Thank you, Mike. Bravo Nole says, Bozana. Idemo Bokan. Bravo Nole. Svaka Chast, I want to say. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Fantastic. I mean, fantastic performance from Nole. Unbelievable from Novak Djokovic. So good. I have to say. Right, I'm gonna love you and leave you guys. We will be covering we'll be covering the final tomorrow. Make sure to tune in for that. It's going to be an absolute barnstorm. I cannot wait for it. Miroslav says, thanks, Baz. You are the best. Thank you, Miroslav. You're the best. You guys are the best. Made it past 100. Very good. Bye. Latest great stream. Oh, Paul says either a first 7-time Turin champion Nole or a Sinner win being the first Turin Italy winner in 54 years. Wow. Yeah. Either we have a record in Djokovic winning a 7th ATP Tour Finals, eclipsing Roger Federer, or we have Yannick Sinner as the first Italian to win an ATP Tour Finals. Let's see. Right, guys. See you soon.